Have you ever been in a situation where you want to say something, where you want your voice to be heard, and then deep down you're feeling like, nah, I don't think what I want to say is of any importance? Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers, all my 370 subscribers. Thank you, guys are the best. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I promise you good fun and interesting content all the way. Okay, so if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe, okay, so you can become a part of this YouTube family. So on today's video, I want to talk about building self-esteem. Yeah, now before I dive into building self-esteem, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is self-worth, self-appreciation. So it's like a negative or a positive evaluation of oneself, how you see yourself, how you appreciate yourself. Sometimes people feel like they don't deserve good things in life because of one thing or the other. They feel like their voices are not being heard. They feel like they are not good enough for a person or to be in a position or something like that. Now, there are two types of self-esteem. One is the low self-esteem and the high self-esteem. Now, the low self-esteem is you not appreciating yourself well. It's you looking down on yourself. You're feeling like you're not good enough. You don't deserve good things. It's like you not knowing your self-worth, not giving yourself some accolades. She gets. And then we have high self-esteem, yeah, where you know your self-worth. Your confidence, your self-confidence level is 100%, 101. You know, you appreciate yourself. You take yourself the way you are, and then you work towards getting better if need be. And sometimes people get so shy to express themselves. That's like a form of low self-esteem. Like, I'm not saying being shy to want to talk is really bad, but then if you really have something to say, something important to say, you should not let your shyness get in the way, because whatever it is that you have to say could be a solution to a problem. So do not keep that thing you have in your mind to yourself. There are a lot of reasons, there are a lot of things that can cause someone to have high self-esteem and someone to have low self-esteem. Now that's where the family setting comes into play. Parents, when you give birth to a child, there are certain things that you say to that child. There are certain ways you talk to that child that either boost that child's self-esteem or, that child's self-esteem. Most African parents, they have a way of saying things to their children that they don't really mean, but on the long run, all of those stuff that they say to their children have a way of affecting them mentally and psychologically. So if you are the kind of parents that tell your children you're beautiful, you can do this, you have everything in you to be whatever it is that you want to be. If you're the type of parent that encourage your children to do better, do that from when they're little to being teens, you see them stand out. And when they go to secondary school or even leave the house, when they go to tertiary institutions, they can still be themselves. They can know their self-worth. And can be whatever it is that they want to, or be whoever it is that they want to. Now, how do you build your self-esteem? One, acknowledge your achievements. There are little things that you've done, that you've achieved, that you're just looking like, oh, these things are nothing. But if you take our time to acknowledge those little things, you will be more appreciative when you achieve larger and bigger things in life. And when you see yourself like, oh my God, I actually did this thing, even if it's little, I actually did this thing, like acknowledge yourself and be like, yes, I think I can do better next time or more. Trick it. That could help.
And I want to say a big shout out to all those that have been protesting and police brutality and SARS, both online and on the streets. And also I want to say, while we are protesting and making our voices heard, we should be very careful and try to stay safe.
And then one other way that you can build your self-esteem is to stop comparing yourself with others. This is very important. That's what a lot of persons do when they go out on the road. They see people, they come back to the house and say, oh, look at my mates, they are doing this, look at my mates, they are doing that. Do not compare yourself with people. If you compare yourself with people when you are in the midst of your age grade, you will not be able to talk, because you feel like they have all the monies, they have all the cars and all of those stuffs, and you don't have anything. Even if you have cars and if you have monies, if you compare yourself with people, you always feel like you're not there yet. You feel like you don't have enough, or you're not good enough to be among people like that. Because there are people that have almost everything, but their self-esteem is something else. So please, one way to build your self-esteem is to stop comparing yourself with others. Okay, no one is in a competition with you. You are the only one in that competition. It's just you. You're not looking back to see if someone is coming to reach you, or you're trying to get to where someone is. It's just you on the road. You have goals that you set for yourself. Just try to meet those goals from time to time, and then appraise yourself. So try as much as possible not to do not compare yourself with others, because you are a king, you are a queen. Okay, you don't need to compare yourself with anyone, because you're beautiful and you are strong. Appreciate yourself. One other way of building your self-esteem is to appreciate yourself. I mean, your physical appearance and every other thing that has to do with you. Just appreciate yourself. Go in front of a mirror, stand in front of a mirror and tell yourself you are beautiful, you deserve love. Do not let anyone make you feel like you deserve less, okay? Because you deserve everything and more, okay? Another way of building your self-esteem is to be yourself. Do not do things that you don't want to because of society, or because of one thing someone said, or because of you're trying to meet up with some people or anything. Just be yourself, know your self-worth, and do what works for you. Because if you're trying to do what works for other people, it might not work for you. So that's why you need to be yourself and do what works for you. Check it. Another way of building your self-esteem is by encouraging yourself. How do you encourage yourself? There are times that I don't have any zeal to write. I'm not motivated to do anything. Even though there are people around who are motivating me and trying to push me to do whatever it is I'm supposed to do. I'm just down. But then I unconsciously and consciously try to motivate myself and encourage myself to do things. I might wake up today and then I want to shoot a video, and the next thing I'm not just in the mood. I need to encourage myself to do it. Yeah? That way I know that sometimes it's not only about people motivating me, that I need to always motivate myself. Because if I'm always waiting for people to motivate me, it will get to a point that I will have to rely on people motivating me and not me actually motivating myself. And that way it can bring my self-esteem down. Okay, encourage yourself to do great things. Encourage yourself to write. Encourage yourself to work out if that's what you want. Just encourage yourself to do things that you know you want. That way it can help to boost your self-esteem. And one other thing, you know what, the thing there is just for you to be yourself. Be yourself. Know yourself, find yourself and know yourself. Know your self-worth. Because I feel like if you know your self-worth, there is nothing that someone else will come and tell you that will affect you. So find yourself, know who you are, be yourself, acknowledge your achievements, talk to yourself, encourage yourself. You know, all of these can help to boost your self-esteem. If you find this video helpful or interesting in any way, if this video in any way makes sense to you, do also give this a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below, okay? So you can become a part of this YouTube family. I make pronunciation videos, cooking videos, entertainment videos, talk videos. Like, my whole channel is fun packed and educative, so you don't want to miss any of my videos. So if you have been watching from the beginning to this point and you've not subscribed, do well to hit the subscribe button down below, turn on the notification bell, okay, so you will be the first to get notified when I upload a new video. And as parents also, you can help your kids, your grandchildren, to build their self-esteem by talking words of encouragement with them, by speaking to them with the right words. Do not bring them down with your words, okay? Encourage them, talk to them, tell them sweet things, tell them you love them, tell them you're proud of them when they do something. You get that way you're building that child's self-esteem. You're building that child to be loved, to know his or her self-worth. Your peer group, your friends. If you have friends that encourage you or tell you sweet things, yeah, of course we all have friends that can be really crazy at times, but then even in that craziness and that weirdness, there are times that they send you little text messages or just text you and tell you how much they appreciate your friendship, how much you mean to them, how much they love you, and all of that. That can go a long way in building your self-esteem. Even if you're battling with low self-esteem, those sweet things can really help, can make you look at yourself in a different way than the way you're looking at yourself, like you're worthless or anything. Okay, you're not worthless, you are a star and you're beautiful. So to summarize all of this, you are beautiful. Talk to yourself often. Get a mirror, stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself, look at your reflection, and talk to yourself. Say good things to yourself. Just talk to yourself and listen to yourself also, because that's very important. If you're battling with low self-esteem, take out time to work on yourself, okay? All what you need is self-development. See, just be comfortable under your own skin. That's the word, yes. Be comfortable under your own skin. That's like a key to building your self-esteem. So with that, I'll say don't forget to laugh hard and love more. I'll see you guys on Thursday, okay? Remember, you are beautiful and you are strong.